Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for being here to testify today. I just want to follow up on a little bit of what Senator Brasso was talking about. Did Congress approve the Green Climate Fund?
Senator, as I said previously, we reviewed with our lawyers the authorities we had and had made provided resources in accordance with the authorities to meet what
right, but the fund itself, I mean, it went into an account. Did Congress approve that account that it went into?
That we have the authorities that Congress provided us to make that payment.
But did Congress approve it?
Did Congress
the
approve
account, the
what?
Green Climate
They've
Fund.
passed an appropriations bill that we've reviewed the authorities of and have used to make this payment.
Well, if I understand how this works, money came out of somewhere, and where did it come from?
The funding is from the Economic Support Fund accounts.
Which specific line items?
The fund is the way the account works.
And the Economic Support Fund does what?
It supports programming in lots of different countries to address a lot of different issues related to economic growth and opportunity.
So we took money out of there, $500 million. All that money came from that program?
Correct. It's a very large account. Some of which is directed toward countries and programs, and others that the department has the authority to allocate as it sees fit.
And so the department sees that allocation as it sees fit to put it into a Green Climate Fund that Congress did not approve.
Congress provided us with the authority to make this payment.
But let's be clear, Congress never approved a Green Climate Fund, correct?
We proposed a budget that included support for the Green Climate Fund. We've reviewed our
authorities. Has that budget been approved?
In FY16, we
has the
proposed a
President's
budget.
Though, been approved
received an appropriations bill for FY16, and from those resources, reviewing our authorities, have determined we could make this contribution, which we have done.
But the Green Climate Fund itself, now just yes or no, I mean, this is a pretty simple answer. Was it approved by Congress, yes or no?
Did Congress authorize the Green Climate Fund? No, it's not a...
So, okay, so you did not authorize, so how then,
because
if Congress did not authorize the Green Climate Fund, as you just said, how can $500 million go to it? Did you notify Congress of this?
The payment that we made did not require a congressional notification in the traditional way that you would notify funds through an appropriations process. Notifications have been made.
Why would it not require?
Because the authority didn't require it. And Senator, we'd be pleased to provide to you and other members of this committee the legal analysis and rationale for how we did this.
Of the $54 billion that the State Department has received FY 2016, can all of that money be just reprogrammed by lawyers at the department?
The actual appropriation is $50 billion, not 54, but no, it can't.
I'm sorry, so it's actual 54.59 is the actual in FY16 according to the documents we have from committee.
Okay. So, no. There are certain accounts and provisions that have to be notified to Congress.
Okay, so the Green Climate Fund was not authorized by Congress. No notification was given to Congress of this. When were you planning on notifying Congress of this?
Senator, as I said, we've reviewed the authority and the process under which we can do it, and our lawyers and we have determined that we had the ability to do it. And I pledge to you and to other members, we're happy to provide that legal analysis and the additional details.
So nothing is overfunded, you stated in your answer to Senator Brasso. But now you would then testify, I guess, with $500 million gone. Is the account that you just mentioned now underfunded?
Senator, I wouldn't say it's underfunded. We proposed a budget that reflected a contribution to the Green Climate Fund. So as we allocated resources and planned for FY16, and we submitted a budget that actually we received an appropriation above. And so, no, nothing's overfunded, and
so nothing's overfunded, nothing's underfunded now. Is that what you're saying?
Of course, we have to make trade-offs in our budget all the time. Are we making them because $500 million worth of?
So let me just ask you this, though. I mean, because I think this is the heart of the distrust between the executive branch and the legislative branch. And I'd say this no matter who's in the administration. I don't care what party they're in. The challenge is we have a Constitution that makes it very clear that says appropriations are carried out by the legislative branch. And when you sit here before the American people and say that the Green Climate Fund was never approved by Congress and yet $500 million just went to it, I don't think that lawyers can replace the Constitution outside of lawyers don't replace the constitutional requirements that Congress approved these funds, this appropriation.